What would you have done if you saw yourself walk into your own apartment? Last night, I was scrolling on my couch when I heard my door unlock. I live alone. I peeked around the corner and watched myself step inside. Same hoodie, same phone in hand, same little scar on my cheek. He closed the door quietly and looked straight at me. "You shouldn't be here," he whispered in my voice. I froze, couldn't even breathe. Then he smiled, crooked, like a mask peeling off, and dropped a knife on the floor. "Your turn," he said, and walked into my bedroom. When I checked moments later, the room was empty, but the knife was still warm, like someone had just been holding it. Would you have followed the child into the woods? 2 nights ago, while camping alone, I heard giggling outside my tent. I unzipped it and saw a little girl in a white dress standing at the tree line, barefoot, shivering. She pointed deeper into the forest. "Come play," she said softly. I grabbed my flashlight and stepped out, calling after her. She darted between the pines, laughter echoing like 2 voices at once. After 10 minutes, I realized I couldn't hear the river anymore. The trees looked wrong, twisted, leaning toward me. Then I saw her again, still smiling, but her feet didn't touch the ground. Behind her, dozens of pale hands reached out from the darkness. I ran. I didn't stop until I tripped back into my own campsite, gasping. And on my tent zipper, someone had tied a lock of black hair.
Did you know that in older apartment buildings, elevators were sometimes manually overridden by building staff during emergencies? Some even had a hidden ghost floor that never appeared on the panel for maintenance and storage. At least that's what I thought. Last week, I moved into a rundown complex built in the 1970s. The elevator was slow, groaning, and weirdly analog. The button for the 4th floor was scratched out. The tenants just told me it skips for bad wiring or some superstition. But one night I got in, alone, and didn't press anything. The elevator moved by itself. Not up, not down, just somewhere. When the doors opened, there was a dim hallway. Flickering lights. No signs. Just cold concrete walls and heavy, unnatural silence. I stepped out for a second. Maybe it was a maintenance floor? Then the elevator doors slammed shut behind me. I turned to press the call button, but there was no button. Just smooth wall. I started walking. The hallway twisted and stretched like it shouldn't. Doors lined the corridor, but every one I tried was locked tight. I began to hear soft sound behind them. Scratching, breathing, weeping. Eventually, I found a metal hatch marked "Do Not Open." I ignored the warning. Anything was better than this hallway. I climbed through. I don't remember much after that. Just blood, distorted faces, and a voice that whispered, "You pressed a floor that doesn't exist anymore." I woke up back in my bed, drenched in sweat. I checked the elevator. Still no 4th floor. But now there's a new button scratched in. It reads 5A, and every night, it glows a little brighter.
Did you know there's a part of the dark web called Red Rooms? They're rumored to be live streams where people are tortured or killed in real time. Viewers can even pay to vote on what happens next. Most say it's a myth, but not all of them. Last year, I joined a Discord group for urban exploration and internet mysteries. Most of it was fun. Haunted locations, creepy Easter eggs, and old games. Until one guy dropped a tour link titled, "Room_223 stream goes live at 3 a.m. We dared each other to click. So, like idiots, we did. The screen was black at first. Then came static. Then a dim, flickering room. Stained mattress, peeling wallpaper, camera mounted in the corner. A masked figure stood in the room, unmoving. A live chat scrolled on the side. Names, comments, votes. Someone typed, "Cut off a finger." The vote bar ticked up. I wanted to leave, but my camera flickered. My actual webcam turned on by itself. On screen, the masked man looked up, tilted his head, then held up a paper. "Room_223 has a new guest." The stream glitched. Then I saw my own bedroom on the screen. I slammed my laptop shut. I threw the computer out, changed my IP, wiped everything. But still, sometimes when I walk past dark alleys or see blacked out vans, I feel eyes on me. And last night, taped to my door, was a note. Vote now. What should happen next? www.room223.live/vote. The link was active, and this time it had my name in the title. He paid me to watch him sleep. It started with a job listing I found on a shady freelance site linked through the dark web. Earn $500 per night. All you have to do is watch me sleep via webcam. Weird, but I was broke. The guy never spoke, just messaged me the IP for his private stream, and every night, he'd lie on a mattress in a dim, concrete room. No windows. Just a flickering bulb. He barely moved. Easy money. Until night 5. That's when I noticed a second shape in the background, like someone crouching in the dark behind him. Then it was gone. Night 6, it was closer. Definitely a person, pale, with long limbs, standing in the shadows. The man kept sleeping like nothing was wrong. Night 7. The figure was kneeling over him, staring at the camera. I messaged him frantically, no reply. The stream ended. Next day, I got another message. Good job. Double pay tonight. Same time. I joined the stream again. This time the camera was turned around, facing me. I slammed my laptop shut. The stream restarted on its own. It showed a live feed of my room from an angle I'd never seen before. The chat lit up. Now you sleep. They call it the Hollow Elk. There's a stretch of forest behind my grandmother's cabin where nobody goes. Locals whisper about an old cryptid, the Hollow Elk. A towering, skeletal beast with antlers like twisted branches and no face. Just an empty, gaping hole where its skull should be. As a kid, I thought it was just a campfire story. Until last weekend. I went back to visit her and decided to explore those woods out of boredom. First, it was peaceful. Birds, wind, silence. Then everything went still. No sounds. Not even insects. Just a low, groaning echo in the trees, like a moan traveling on the wind. I turned around and froze. Something was standing between the pines. Tall as a moose but wrong. Hollow chest, skin like dried leather stretched over bone, and black antlers scraping the canopy. It didn't move, but the longer I looked, the more I heard whispering. You're not supposed to be here. Then the thing mimicked my voice but reversed. Every word I'd said that day played backwards like a broken tape. I ran. I didn't stop until I reached the cabin and slammed the door. My grandma didn't even look up. She just said, "I told you not to go there. It remembers voices. Now it knows yours."